The world is very different now, for a man holds in his hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. This quote means if you destroy a way of life, you destroy life itself. But what if there is a way to rid ourselves of problems without getting rid of ourselves? The best way to do this is awareness. To be aware of what's going on outside our little bubbles. Awareness of what is outside of ourselves. And the ability to walk in someone else's shoes without taking off our own. With this awareness, we can make the world a better place without destroying it. My name is Morgan Janasek. I'm an 8th grader living in West York. I chose the topic of poverty for my York Storykids project because people need to be aware of what's going on around them. They can help just by being aware.
Tell me about a typical day in your life.
A typical day, I have to get up at 6. I have 6 children, so 5 of them go to school and 1 go to daycare. So I get up, get everybody dressed, take my daughter to daycare, and then I'm on my way to the Work Ready program, and this is from 9 to 3:30 since I'm 30 hours a week. Mostly in the classroom setting, working on resumes, mock interviews, job searches, and stuff like that.
One of the things that people in poverty learn is that there isn't a whole bunch of hope for the future, that their goals and their strategy is really to look for today and how to survive and how to get by today's issues. In the industry, that's called that they reference that people don't have a future story. They don't have a vision and a plan for their future. And so when we work with clients, we're really talking about, let's create your future story. Let's talk about where you want to be in the next 6 months or a year.
The community program has helped me in the past a lot because they offer, besides the work program, they offer help with like electricity bill, and sometimes they have funding for housing. In the past, they have helped me with housing and utility bills. Right now, Work Ready is just getting you ready to go get yourself into the work field. So right now, like, everything is just on yourself, like putting down your goals and your short-term, your long-term goals. And the teacher, Malia, she's very great. Like, she just empowers you, and even if you have like a language that we're used to speaking on the outside, like, she just reminds you, hey, in the business world it's different. So just working on yourself basically until we get where we need to be.
We're doing the same thing internally as an organization. We're looking at how do we grow and how do we plan for the future. Because if what we're doing as an organization is just putting a Band-Aid on an issue, then we're not going to be able to grow and develop. And then we look comprehensively again at a community level. What is our plan for the future as it relates to poverty? And how do we collectively impact on the issue of poverty? So that really gets us at the advocacy part of our mission statement. So all of those values really combine to make Community Progress Council the organization that it is.
I don't know. I'm appreciative to say I'm happy for stuff like this for single mom, for somewhere for us to go to make us feel like we're giving back a little bit, even though we are collecting a little bit of assistance.
Our mission is to empower individuals and families to move towards self-sufficiency and to empower the community through advocacy to create community change.
I'm not self-sufficient yet, but because I just kind of feel as though it's a good thing not to just collect a check from welfare and sit at home. It would be kind of like, and then it's good that this program is somewhere for us to get up and do something every day. It's kind of like a job. So I don't know, I think it's great, and I'm just happy that they have programs like this, even for other girls coming up behind me.
We promote professionalism. So we encourage particular behaviors among our staff members, with our employees and with our clients, but also in our interactions with the community, that we behave professionally and that we have the highest standard of performance in everything that we do. We talk about ongoing learning as an essential element of what we do. For ourselves as employees, we are constantly talking about how do we improve our performance through ongoing learning. We encourage that of our clients. Education is really the cornerstone of helping folks to come out of poverty. Through training and education, they are able to get better jobs and earn more money. So education and ongoing learning is really, really an important piece of what we do.
My goals, little embarrassed to say. Right now, I don't have my GED. I passed everything except the math. This is going to be my 5th time taking the math. I'm hoping to get that done by the end of this year. And then after that, I don't know. It's just going to open my mind up to so much stuff. I know I want to do something, but I just quite don't know what yet. But that's like my short-term goal, is to get my GED.
Community Progress Council right now is made up of 10 separate programs. And what we like to say is that when someone walks through the doors here, they're not entering the doors to get one service, they're entering the doors to ask for help from Community Progress Council. So regardless of where someone comes for help, we'd like to create a relationship with them that we could then transfer them to another program for that kind of help, and we integrate the help that we provide and really wrap it around a family or a person so that they get a comprehensive service. And it's through a relationship, a positive relationship we create with folks, that we can take them through that very long journey between poverty and self-sufficiency.
Advice. Everything is by choice, because the choices in my life is the reason why I am not 100% self-sufficient. Just to try to make better choices, to know that you can be somebody, to know that you don't have to fall short all the time, because statistically, we always, they say in the black community, we have 5, 6, 7 kids, so we're always going to be unemployed and all that, but making the right choices is going to help you get a better future. It's giving you a sense of self-worth. You can get up every day and be somebody. Even if you are having public assistance, there's somewhere for you to go and feel appreciated and help you with stuff that, sitting at home wouldn't help you do.
Could you tell me why the Community Progress Council was founded?
Sure. In 1965, President Johnson declared a war on poverty. And with that declaration of a war on poverty, he created legislation that organized what's called a community action agency. The Community Progress Council is one of about 1,000 community action agencies across the country, and we receive a specific pot of money designated to fight poverty.